Well, hello and good evening to all of you. Unfortunately, it appears that the weather hasn't quite read the script here. There has been a dreadful downpour from well before the moment the turnstiles opened, and there is considerable concern on the faces of the officials. We think it's going to be okay. Clearly, the pitch will be slippery. It'll be a challenge for those who have to officiate, never mind those who have to play. They know they are not going to be in for an easy game. But the crowd is all in, and the match, I'm delighted to be able to say, will go ahead. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would say one of the most energetic midfielders you'll find in Jordan Henderson. He's added to all that running power with slicker passing and some very impressive finishing, and he's a proper leader now too.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too, no doubt the fans. Kane!
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
It's come loose. It's being played forward. Has he found his man? And it's been taken straight back. Hoists it forward. Jordan Henderson. Barkley. Gets it back. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, good, hits one! Gomez tries to get it forward quickly. Barkley. Barkley plays it forward. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. Barkley. Rice. Jordan Henderson. Back into the middle. Barkley. It's Barkley!
Barkley so cleverly used the drop of the shoulder to take him into a shooting position, and he got that part right at least.
Kane battles to win it back. And it's Sterling. Chilwell. Nice touch. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Hits one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Defence has got rid of that. Goes long. Tries to get it clear. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, that's neat. Jordan Henderson. Still goalless at the moment. Jordan Henderson. And here's Sterling. Henderson. Barkley. He goes long. It's a goal kick. Just brushed off the ball there. Sterling takes control of it and he's on the move. Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Alexander-Arnold. Barkley. And here's Kane. How about a big chance? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And that's been levered clear. And it's played forward. And that's been won straight back. Sancho. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Into the middle. Shapes to shoot! Goal! England! England take the lead. Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Chilwell. Rice. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Jordan Henderson. Gomez. Barkley. And it's Sterling. Over to the left. Oh, that is lovely footwork. A chance to play it in. Barkley. Jordan Henderson. Barkley. Now it's Sterling. Danger averted for now.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Up towards the front line. Gomez. Rice. 30 minutes gone. Sterling. And here's Sterling. Chilwell goes for the cross. Knocks it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rice. Tries to dink it in. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Maguire. Gomez. Jordan Henderson. Rice. Barkley. Rice. Gomez. Sancho. And here's Kane. And it's Henderson. He's had that put. Kane! Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Oh, he's in! He's had a go! Well, that's where he wants it.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Sterling. Going for goal! And in it goes! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
England have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Barkley. Nicely measured pass. Gets the better of his man. Gets wrestled off the ball. Gomez drives it forward. Chilwell. Rice. Sancho. Played out to the right. Hit into the middle. Up to meet it! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Gomez. Pinged forward. Cuts it out. And it's played forward. Gomez goes back to base. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
England are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. We're underway again. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Barkley, Maguire, Rice, Chilwell, Rice, Barkley, Chilwell, Barkley, Gomez, Rice, Sancho, and here's Kane. Cleared without complication. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Is it out of harm's way? And it's Henderson. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Forward it goes.
England clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just...
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Rice. Barkley. Rice, Jordan Henderson, he's looked long this time. Play for a goal kick. Chilwell, Maguire, Barkley, Jordan Henderson, Maguire, Barkley, Jordan Henderson. Henderson spreads it towards the left. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Kane is being picked on here.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
Has he found his man? Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Barkley. England 3 up and in almost complete control. Oh, really good feet from him. Sterling. He's gone for it! Oh, that is rather wayward. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Gomez with the crossfield ball. Chilwell drives it forward. Loose ball, who's going to get that? There will be a throw-in. Hoists it forward. And that has put paid to that. Maguire. Jordan Henderson. Henderson drives it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Done very well to intervene. Maguire. Chilwell. Rice. Chilwell. Barkley. Rice. Gomez. Quick ball forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Barkley. Jordan Henderson. Barkley plays it forward. Kane. And it's played forward. Battles to win it back. And it's Kane. Forward pass. And the weighted pass. Quick chance! Barkley. Barkley goes looking. Sancho. Sterling. It's a decent ball. Real chance! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Kane is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
It's become a case of men against boys. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that has been cleared. Now it's Kane. Rice. He's left his man. And he's there to cut it out. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. No foul, says the referee. And it's Kane. Rice. And here's Kane. Well, that's where he wants it. Gomez positions himself well and cuts it out. And here's Sterling. Kane. Kane. Gets good distance on it. Hoists it forward. Looks to bypass the midfield. Barkley. Jordan Henderson. Shot a goal! Gets it back. Tries to get it clear. And it's played forward. Sancho. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chilwell drives it forward. And it's Kane. Sterling, who has made his impact already. And he's there to hoof it away. Barkley. Rice. 5 minutes left on the clock. Rice. Jordan Henderson. Has a hit! Keeper always had the measure of that. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag.
Has a goal! It's in! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
England tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Gomez does well there, alert. Maguire. Barkley. Jordan Henderson hoists it forward. What an adventurous run from a defender. So who's he picking out? Nicely controlled. Right towards the front men. Alexander-Arnold. Barkley. And that will be the final act. England, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in